Hey everybody, I'd like to remind everybody that this episode of the TacoCat podcast is sponsored by KVGC AM 1340, the voice of the Gold Country, serving Amador and Calaveras counties with our latest news, weather, and traffic 24 hours a day. Be sure to visit their website at kvgcradio.com. That's kvgcradio.com. All right, everybody, welcome to the latest edition of the TacoCat podcast.
Yay!
Yeah. Hey, everybody, welcome back.
We missed you guys last week.
Yeah,
Sorry.
we did miss you guys last week, but hey, it was Thanksgiving weekend, and
Gobble, gobble.
we got to enjoy it. So, Danny, go ahead and I got Danny Weinrob here running camera for us right there.
Nobody can see you, but they can hear you.
Oh, no,
other
no,
intern-
they can see him. They can see him.
The other
And
intern
then,
did not survive the Battle Dome.
Yeah, no, he did. Yeah, the Thunderdome. They did not. Did not
fuck's
survive
the
it. Anyway,
Battle
so over there we have Colonel
Those
Chrome
tacos.
today. I guess we've changed the name again. Colonel Chrome is Nick Weinrob over there, another good friend of ours. So switching it over to camera 2, which Danny already did. While you just got to feel it. Thanks, Tyler. Okay, so over here we got Tyler. Here.
Always.
How's it
always.
going?
Right there's Tyler, and we got Kit
Shit.
over there at the end, and of
Hi.
course Jake right here. So Jake, Tyler, Kit, Jake,
And Tyler and Kit.
And Kit.
and Jake.
And Nick!
And Nick.
And Danny.
And Danny.
Oh,
Hi,
okay.
No
Danny.
one cares about him. He hasn't survived the Battle Dome.
All right. So go and switch it back to me now, Danny. Okay.
Wow.
So on the list of what we have to talk about on today's podcast is this. First, we're going to talk about the PlayStation 4. Sony has announced their latest sales figures, and we're going to compare those to the Xbox One things based on their launch and some of the numbers they gave us. Next, we'll be talking about the VGAs, or I'm sorry, the VGX. Now it's just they got
VGX?
VGX awards by
Changed it?
Spike TV. They just got changed.
Spike.
today.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay,
I forgot. I
yeah.
Yeah,
remember
so
they
that's
changed
actually
that.
Wait,
going on
the Spike
today.
series?
Which,
Oh, that's
yeah,
today?
yeah, that's today, December 7th. That's when this is getting recorded. Just FYI.
So December 7th. So
Yeah,
that's because
so-
yesterday.
So for you
Or the
guys,
future
it'll
if you're time
be
traveling.
yesterday, I think. Yeah, because I'll post this on Monday.
Well,
So
you missed it.
You guys
Yeah.
missed
Suck.
it. Sorry.
So-
Unless you guys
so-
were ahead of us.
Yeah, unless you guys are ahead of us. So
Time
we'll
travelers,
talk
you
about
guys.
some of the stuff we talked about there. Also, there was that Fallout hoax website we'll talk about.
Tunnel snakes rule.
Yeah, so we'll talk
We're
about
the
that.
tunnel snakes, and we rule.
All right,
Rule,
and so
rule,
next,
rule.
I have a couple other things I want to talk to you guys about merchandising. And Jesus Christ, Tyler, I totally forgot how strong this ginger beer is.
Oh, come on. This is tame. Tame.
I'm sorry, I can't take that much.
We can get the Jamaican one.
Oh God, no.
Oh.
All right,
Ooh.
go and switch it back to 2 for me, Danny. All right, so first on the list, like I
like it.
said,
It's good. Anyway.
we have to talk about the PlayStation 4. Sony just announced, actually announced a couple days ago, that they had sold over 2.1 million consoles in their launch countries. So it was,
Yeah.
or in the countries that PlayStation had launched in. They hadn't launched in several countries. They'd only launched in the U.S., and then they finally moved to Europe and the U.K. And they said they sold about 700,000 in like the first day or so.
2 days.
Yeah, 2 days of the console being available in those countries. So what do you guys think about that?
Well,
Impressive, as
yeah.
always. You know, release dates are always impressive, and they set the tone for how consoles usually going to be going or being received at the time. So yeah, props to Sony.
Yeah, I'm really like I think it's really cool because they sold a whole bunch in the United States on their launch, and then now they're moving into Europe, and they're so far it looks like they're outperforming Xbox One by a wide margin. But I'm not sure on that
Unless they're hiding their numbers.
yeah, well, Xbox has been hiding their numbers, and I don't think they even really know. And speaking
That's
of
because
Xbox,
they're too high. Too high to know, and they just keep coming
they
in.
just keep coming, yeah, whatever. Anyway,
They
so
just keep stacking.
Well, taking a look at what
numbers.
they talked about. They talked about like their zombie kill, like so. PlayStation 4, the Sony, they released how many their figures for the consoles and how much they had sold and all that stuff like that. And Xbox, they were asked to do that, and Xbox, all they did was, and Microsoft, they came out with
zombie numbers.
like
zombie numbers
yeah,
are the
zombie
best numbers.
It was like there's over like 3 million or 300 million zombies that have been killed in Dead Rising 3.
Yeah.
Keep up the
There've
good
been-
work, lads.
Yeah, there have been over like was like 150 million miles in Forza 5.
How many is that over zombies, driving over zombies.
Well,
does that stack with Forza and Dead Rising?
Yeah, it was Zombie Forza Zombie Pack.
That I would play that. You're driving all of a sudden, zombie.
Oh yeah, because the first thing I want to do in my $200,000 or $1 million supercar is run over a zombie at 180 miles an hour.
See, that's exactly how I feel. Yeah,
I would totally run
I
over
want
a
to create
zombie.
red mist.
Like literally.
Yeah, well, that $1 million supercar that you just bought and you just hit that zombie with, yeah, it turned you into a red mist too because the thing's made of fucking carbon fiber.
See, you didn't play Dead Rising. You reinforced that shit with chainsaws, guns.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, hang on.
Lawnmowers.
I'm sorry. I forgot. I got to stack magazines. I I about that.
It was stacks. I guess a lot of people stack magazines if you have enough of it. But come on, that'd be so awesome with a chainsaw.
What was it, like 4 to 5 million like enemies killed in Rise so far?
Yeah, or like slaughtered. It was like
slaughtered.
Yeah, slaughtered. Hey Nick, if
one
you
of
could
those was our
actually,
intern.
Yeah, so Colonel Chrome over there, Nick, if you could do a quick Google search. I believe the article was Microsoft and like their zombie count or something like that. If you could look.
Floaties.
Yeah, something like that, or it lists a whole bunch of other cool or funny statistics, but they have yet. So they've announced all of these statistics, but nothing. Can't I tell you
I'm sorry.
all the time? Quit messing with your microphone.
I
It
just
screws
swear
the whole
I'm
thing
sorry.
up.
Do that at home like a normal person.
Sorry,
Jeez.
I apologize.
Come on, man.
Oh gosh.
Oh jeez.
So
Yeah, I mean, you got. I mean,
you're not looking hard enough.
Yeah. Well, we'll do your best. Do your best.
You'll get demoted.
Come on, Colonel.
Yeah. So
Anyway.
there's
rely
that.
on him.
But what Microsoft hasn't done is they haven't released their sales, but they have come out with a statement. They said something along the lines of, we have performed exceedingly well in our target areas of where of our release areas. We don't know quite the totals. All we know is that we're sold out multiple platforms at multiple retailers all around our area. Oh, sorry. And we are that ginger beer's coming back at me.
Wow.
And
We can't handle it.
I know those things. Oh, you did? Go. Yeah. What games do they have statistics on?
Forza Motorsport 5, Dead Rising 3, Rise, Son of Rome, Killer Instinct.
So, all right.
Combos.
That's it.
Yeah.
Let's hear the combos.
Yeah. How many combos have been done in that game?
Over 150 million. Not different.
100.
Say that. How many buttons can you push?
150 million combos have been done in Killer Instinct
See,
7 days.
in 11 days.
that would the meaning of that would change if we were talking about fast food.
Wow.
Oh come on!
Boo.
Bad.
90s.
Come on, dude.
Oh, you're bad.
Anyway,
know, but it was funny.
Stop it.
stop it.
We need help still.
You
Kill
can't.
yourself.
You have to stop smiling. Then I'll stop doing it.
Okay, so they've released counts, body counts and mileage counts and all these and
It's
combo
almost
counts.
like a quantity versus quality.
I think that's kind of what I don't know.
I mean, quantity of systems sold versus the quality of gamers playing.
Or maybe it's their,
I don't know what
their,
goes up in their head. Those guys are whacked out.
or well, kind of. Well, maybe it's them trying to say, okay, well, yeah, all of our gamers have logged our logging time on our system. So maybe they're going, it's like, well, we don't count it as much as how many consoles and units we sold as how many people are consistently playing our products.
Or it's like we discussed earlier. They don't have good numbers and they're just dancing around the question.
Yeah, no, and
Yeah.
that could very well be
Which
it
makes
too.
perfect sense.
Let's not talk about what blank can do for blank. You let me worry about blank.
Yeah, no, that is very true, and I mean, I would like to think that's not the truth because I do like Xbox and I do like Microsoft. I like their stuff, but I'm not sure what's gonna happen there.
Well, maybe Microsoft's just kind of like self-conscious, like about what their numbers are compared to the PS4 or PS4 right
And
now.
that could
Maybe
very
they're
well
gonna
be
wait
it.
a little bit so they can have more statistics they can actually prove to the
And
world.
it is the holiday season.
Yeah.
So any one of those numbers all numbers are going to spike dramatically.
Yeah, Xbox One, because people are gonna want Xbox One on Christmas, so that's gonna skyrocket.
For sure.
All
And
the
then
sales are
after-
gonna skyrocket, and reviews are gonna go up too for Xbox One.
Yeah.
PlayStation 4 just got more during Black Friday.
Oh yeah.
For just
Oh,
actually,
they had better reviews for their games and their system.
Yeah,
in my
but
opinion.
Xbox One actually sold more consoles on Black Friday, and they sold. They actually sold three. The Xbox 360 had the PlayStation 3 beat until like the last month before the consoles came out, and the PlayStation 3 skyrocketed after that.
True.
So
that might change here because PS4 is doing well right now. Maybe we'll see the Xbox do the same pattern as the PS3 did.
Well, Xbox has they have like a feedback page or something like that, or some forum that people have been posting, things that they would like to see or things that they would like to see changed. And a couple of their
Change
really
the
big
name.
things,
Xbox One.
a couple big things that people were talking about was better voice commands, backwards compatibility.
No penalties for swearing.
Yeah, there was another one.
That was so funny.
Also, being able to log in without having to have your Kinect there,
right?
Without having to have the voice, the facial recognition. Because what if you have just one account on your Xbox? Well, it's only synced up to one person.
Well,
True.
sometimes
And
I don't
then-
want my friends playing on my stuff.
Well-
Like I had siblings, and they do it all the time.
Well, no, I understand that.
I feel
but-
bad for you, son.
Well, no, Tyler, I understand that. But if you had a function where you could log on without needing the facial recognition, and you just enter in a password or something like
Yeah.
that would make it much better.
I think they're just trying. They haven't gotten the Kinect finished or at its full potential, so they're trying to force it onto people to get them used to the idea of using it for everything.
Well, one thing I
Maybe
gotta
they're
say,
trying. Maybe they're trying to be the technology race. Like, oh, we could do face
Yeah.
recognition before this company. Maybe they're trying to beat
they're
them.
trying to.
well, one thing I will
They're
say
showing
about
off
the
their new
Kinect, one thing I will say about the Kinect, I got the Kinect for the Xbox 360 with there, okay, and I was like, okay, well, I got it because it's good for Kinect Sports. I can play with my family, and it's a good family game night thing. Which it really is. It's a really good family game night. Some of the games are really frustrating, but for the most part, it's a really good, really good thing.
Hadouken dart throw.
Oh god, that was so
Wait,
freaking annoying.
Yeah, we did different ways to throw a dart, and I did the Hadouken. Almost got a bullseye. It was beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, so there was there was that, but I found out as I used it more and more, I found out that Skyrim had functionality for it after I downloaded an update. And so I could do the dragon shouts using either dragon tongue or I could just go unrelenting force and it would go Fusoda and it would shoot that thing, or I could say whirlwind sprint and he would do the sprint thing like that. I could also quick save. I could do quick changes without having to pause, go to my quick select, do all that stuff. That was really cool, and as I got to use it more and more and more, I found out that it was actually one of my favorite things to use. And I think we have, no, we don't, never mind. But it's so as time came on, I definitely grew to like the Kinect. But I don't know. I still don't like the whole thing of it being shoved on people. But I think it's more that they're like, okay, now that everybody has it, now developers can develop for Kinect too, and not just go, okay, well, we have some connectability because we think it's cool, but we don't know how many people are going to have it. Well, now everybody with an Xbox One, they know has a Kinect, has to have a Kinect. Also,
Xbox One will only function if the Kinect senses Mountain Dew and Doritos in the room.
Lol.
Right up.
oh god,
Go back to 4chan.
oh man, go back there. Anyway,
Lol.
so
Unfortunately, that was the Sony CEO who tweeted that.
oh man.
Lol.
That's funny. Okay, so go ahead. So last thoughts on the thing. Oh, also they wanted more 360 accessory compatibility with the Xbox One, which I think it would be bad if they didn't support it. So anyway, last thoughts on those.
On the Xbox One, it's like kind of fake statistics. They're just kind of nervous and self-conscious right now because they know they're getting beat by PS4 right now. So they'll do better late around Christmas, New Year's. I think they'll do better with more games coming out.
We all
Yeah.
know when the numbers will skyrocket, though.
I mean,
When?
Yeah. But,
Halo 5.
yeah.
Or Destiny.
5.
No, Destiny's
It's
both platforms, PS4
Well,
and Xbox One.
I know, but we know that PlayStation 4s might skyrocket further because Destiny beta is available first on the PlayStation
True.
4. So, well,
but-
PlayStation 3 and 4. Well, anyway, we'll get back to that. Anything. If you
golden rings.
Tyler, do you have any last
last minute
comments
input.
on this?
Yes, last comments for the Xbox One. What I would like to see later, and they should have actually both systems should have started this. Backwards compatibility.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
I mean,
we have learned from the past that people want to play their past games.
I want to play my Conquer Live and Reloaded again. Dang it!
I know.
Gosh, yes.
Well, I mean, and even if it's not, like in like the disc form, at least through like a streaming service
yeah.
or a
Where you-
download service or
Yeah,
something.
you can you can buy and download the old style games onto your new consoles. It's like,
or if you have it, you can download it and send it to the cloud and have it saved in the cloud, so you don't have to worry about it.
Send it to
some
heaven.
way.
Just something, yeah. Send it to the Lodi.
The
But,
Lodi.
For both consoles. This is for
Send-
both consoles, but mostly for my Xbox. Come on, I got
Send-
GTA
it's like-
5 and you're throwing
All right.
Xbox One at me.
Send them, like
Come
send them
on.
all, kill them all, like God sort them out. Anyway, so. All right, so if you have any comments on what you think the console should have or anything like that, leave us a thing in the comments below. Yeah, right there below.
Microwave oven,
Yeah,
too.
microwave
And the,
oven,
micro-
too.
and the
Freaking just-
microphone.
Boosh.
I mean, it's already got TV compatibility. Why not microwave?
Dude,
It's like,
if I could hook
Xbox
my whole-
Hot Pockets.
Oh, Xbox order pizza. Yes.
Oh God. Anyway,
Actually, I think you can do
you
that.
can, yeah,
you
yeah,
can
you
do
can.
that.
Yeah.
That
They've
makes me
got
so happy.
they've got like a Pizza Hut app or something.
Yes.
Tyler, you're gonna be a lazy asshole.
All right. Anyway, so we're
Already.
moving on. Okay, so all right, so we're moving on here. Okay, so on to the VGX awards.
Ooh.
It used to be the VGAs by Spike.
Yeah.
By Spike TV and all that stuff like that. And there's a couple things that I think are really cool. Are really cool with this. I do really like to watch them. I think I actually have it recording at home. I think I'm gonna go home and watch it.
Yeah.
But let's talk about some of the awards and some of the nominees. So the awards in this year's one that are to be announced, or at least as last of my update, there's the Game of the Year, Studio of the Year, the Best Shooter, Best Action Adventure Game, Best Sports Game, Best Indie Game, Best RPG, Best Driving Game, Best DLC, and then they have Best PC, Best PlayStation, Best Xbox Game, Best
Yeah.
Handheld. All this stuff. I mean, they've got a couple really
Best DLC goes to Borderlands 2. I'm gonna throw that right
they've,
there.
Yeah.
they've got a couple ones that we'll talk about that.
We'll
so,
talk about that in a minute.
So one of the ones
No,
we'll talk about right now is the Game of the Year for them,
What are
and the nominees
Ooh,
are
let's start a pool right now.
yeah.
$5.
Well,
Whoever gets the most correct guesses wins.
Well, okay, well, I
do
don't,
it
I
right
don't want
now,
to do
it's
that yet. Okay. Anyway,
What'd
So-
you say?
Answer 42.
yeah,
Oh my
42.
gosh.
So anyway,
Nah, maybe.
so the Game of the Year nominees are BioShock Infinite,
Okay.
GTA 5,
Yes.
Super Mario 3D World,
Ha.
The Last of Us,
Yes,
and
most likely.
and Tomb Raider.
I'm gonna throw my bet in for Last of Us. Never played it, but I've
It's-
heard
well,
nothing but good.
It might it's gonna probably be between Last of Us and BioShock, because BioShock it's an older game compared in the year, but it's not
Yeah.
as new, but it's still an enjoyable game. People enjoyed it. They loved the BioShock series because I loved it. I loved the.
Never played Infinite. I want to though.
It was really good, but it kind of veered off the actual story of BioShock. So
Yeah, I can argue for three of the games because I have played three of the games. I played BioShock Infinite. I only played a bit of it, but
Do you think they included Mario just to make sure Nintendo didn't feel left out?
that was a good game
cause,
for me.
Cause,
No,
cause
no,
3D,
Mario
3D
games are-
World
yeah.
was
Don't get me wrong, I'm
it's
not
like
knocking it.
it's like an homage to the classic Mario games. So I can totally understand. I mean, Super Mario Brothers and the Mario games are by far the most iconic games
iconic,
ever.
well known.
I'm
But don't
that
get
and
me
Donkey
wrong.
Kong or something like
And
that.
don't get me wrong. I will stand by Nintendo's side till the day I die. I will fight for their right to party. But
You're gonna get sued for copyright for those last lyrics right there.
oh no! I was actually trying to make a reference to Mario Party, but all right.
Okay, well,
okay,
well,
but
maybe.
I just don't see them as greatest games. They're fun games to always have and always play, but they're not greatest.
Well, have you seen that thing? I believe it was Dorkly.com that did it. That did the thing. It was like game companies were your friends.
Yeah.
And
Nintendo's been there as my childhood
Nintendo's
friend.
my childhood friend, and it's that friend that never really grew up, but always had
a place for
you always
them.
had a place, and you always had a place for the person, and that is a perfect equation to what
They're breaking
Nintendo is.
stuff. No freaking interns. We didn't feed them, did we?
No, we didn't. It's
Dang it.
okay.
Take
They'll
their
eat.
cage.
They'll eat each other later. It's fine. So
cage.
it's BioShock Infinite. That game I played a bit of it. I really liked it. It was very visually appealing.
Oh, graphics
I
are
loved,
beautiful.
I loved Booker and Elizabeth. I mean, I loved them and their character thing, and I really liked how
I've
they
heard
did
some
their
things.
dialogue. Their dialogue like wasn't like written out, and they did it separately.
Yeah,
They-
Booker talks.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Mind blowing for Bioshock.
I know, right?
I didn't think I had him out for the longest time.
Well, in one you're like a big brother or something like that.
In
or
two,
like in two, yeah,
in two, yeah.
yeah. Some people didn't like two. I don't know. I never played it.
I
Yeah,
thought that was crazy.
Well, that's my least favorite out of all of them is Bioshock 2.
I haven't played Infinite, but from the two I played, Bioshock 2 takes it. But one had the better story.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that's because it's a very story driven game.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
first
Yeah.
You have to. I
So
mean,
with Infinite, so back onto Infinite with Booker and Elizabeth, there was very inventive the way that they did or innovative the way that they did their dialogue. They actually were talking to each other on while they were recording it, and that they just had just work these in there. You don't have to actually use these lines.
Do you
which is really
control?
cool.
Do you have control over the conversation?
I don't think so. I
Ah.
think it's set, but I don't know.
Which way should we
I'm
go?
not
We should
entirely
go back. We're getting this.
We should get the hell out of here.
We need to find or make a parachute and just leave.
like-
Just
It's
leave.
like, Elizabeth, would you kindly get me a parachute?
nah.
Yeah, Danny hates me for that one. Sorry,
Oh.
but I
Dan,
had
would
I
you
had to stick
kindly
that one.
shut the hell up?
That's what I've been doing.
That's what he's been doing.
Continue it.
Continue it anyway.
Would you
So
kindly?
then GTA 5 was
Yay!
just it's nuts. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
I mean, it really is.
It's a bag of nuts and explosions, and
Oh
I
yeah,
love
definitely.
it.
It's a lot of fun. I've had a lot of fun playing it.
It quite literally blew my mind.
Wait, literally?
Like
You're dead. You're a zombie.
You need to
Well,
put a rim shot in there.
Well, maybe he needs to have a. Oh, hang on. I think hang on. I might have.
Get
I might
rid of
have
Stop it. No.
Do it.
Please
Do it.
don't.
Play
Wait,
it.
where is it?
Push it. Tease
Oh,
it.
I don't have it. But I have
Stop.
this. I have a bad laugh.
Dios.
I have a bad laugh for you. Yeah, there's a bad laugh for you there, kid.
Oh,
That's my
Thank you.
laugh.
Anyway,
Much appreciated.
well then that explains a lot, Tyler. Actually, so onto GTA 5. It was just tons of fun.
Bastard.
Graphically, it was great. I really did like the story was
fantastic.
fantastic, and how
Yeah.
the different ways you could take it. Then Last of Us. Oh man,
Beautiful.
That game
Win,
was-
raw,
that game
winner,
was
winner,
great.
winner,
Beautiful
chicken dinner.
game.
I was like, I really liked that game, and it was just like. I really like Naughty Dog games, but I mean I'm used to them doing Jack and Daxter and doing wacky kid games like that. But
Oh, yeah.
Last of Us was
That was
such
just
a departure from it, and
beautiful
it's
game.
so. I mean, it was just good.
Graphics were amazing.
I mean, and I mean, it was more gritty, like kind of like Drake's Fortune, or like the Uncharted series.
Yeah.
But it was like
Still, Uncharted. The Uncharted series is really good.
Yeah, no, I mean, no, that's one of my favorite game series, bar none. And this one was one of my great things. So, anyway, so out of those, what do you guys think?
It's the phone.
So yeah, what do you think? Kate, go ahead and go.
Out
first.
of all these,
Yeah,
as I
Tyler,
said
you need to
before,
go
I
into
think Bioshock or The Last of Us is gonna take it out of all these. GTA 5 is gonna be close, but between those two, I want The Last of Us to win because that was such a more better game for me than
a more better game for
a
you.
more better. I know how to grammar, and I'm in college.
IR in college.
I are in college. I has good English. But anyway, yeah, Last of Us.
Is that an English with an E or with an I?
I don't know anymore.
I don't know anymore.
Tired. Finals week's coming up.
Oh yeah,
Anyway,
no, I know.
but yeah, Bioshock or Last of Us. Either one of those it should take it hands down because they're both really good games. I enjoy the Bioshock series. I also really enjoyed like The Last of Us. I thought I wasn't, and I did.
Yeah, I as for me, I thoroughly enjoyed The Last of Us. I think The Last of Us is gonna take it.
Yeah.
Tyler, you go ahead and run over the Studio of the Year awards. I have to step out for a moment.
Well, you guys don't want to hear my opinion? Who's going?
Well, yeah,
Oh yeah,
no, go
Tyler,
ahead,
let's
make your
hear your
opinion.
opinion.
All
on
right,
this
all right.
best game of the year.
I'm going. As I said before, Last of Us.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that the all around agreement?
That's our all-around agreement. Last of Us is probably gonna take it next, or
For sure.
Bioshock. For
No,
me.
no,
Yeah.
it's gonna be close, but it's going to be for sure Last of Us.
Well, we'll see when I go
Visually,
home and see the
gameplay.
awards.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on.
It's like a book written
Jake
from
had
my
to take
eyes.
a call.
And
Tyler's gonna
let's
read
see,
off.
Studio of the Year, Irrational Games, for BioShock Infinite, Naughty Dog, The Last of Us, Rockstar North, Grand Theft Auto, The Fulbright Company, Gone Home. Well,
let's see.
For the Studio of the Year, all of those are great games. Studios. Iconic games all around.
Yeah, but we have to remember, Naughty Dog's kind of is screwing us over a little bit with Watch Dogs right now. They're kind of. I don't want to say they're sneaky. They're just kind of snicka. But they're not really like true on their word most of the time. Oh, we're gonna release it, and then they push it back because they want to do it. But all in all, they always produce great games. I've always been a fan of Naughty Dogs, as Jake said before. The Jax and Daxter series, love those game series.
With such a variety too. I mean, they are everywhere.
I know, kids games,
adult
FPSs.
Oh, I mean, that's probably what's going for them is that they have
they have
much
a wide variety
going on for them.
So what were you guys talking about?
We just talked about Naughty Dog.
We're talking about Naughty Dogs right now.
Okay, what about them?
Kid says
that they're overall a really good gaming company. I mean, they could produce kids games, third-person shooters, first-person shooters. I mean, they have a wide variety of what they can do. But a setback for Naughty Dogs, they're not really true on their word on the release dates to their fans because, you know, as we experienced, Watch Dogs was pushed back from us.
Watch Dog was Ubisoft.
Oh.
Yeah, not Naughty Dog.
I'm
wrong.
I know.
Lies.
You were agreeing with me.
I don't play the game. I'm not gonna get it.
Yeah. So I guess I'm the one that has to keep it up, right?
Oh, because I don't play Ubisoft. Okay, I play Assassin's Creed for a little bit, but I don't play that many Ubisoft games.
I apologize. I forgot my companies.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Shame on you.
So I do think Naughty Dog is good. I think it's gonna be between. I don't know. Irrational Games, Naughty Dog, and Rockstar North. Those are the three, but I think we might be counting out whoever the Fulbright is. Company Gone Home. I don't know what I've never heard of that game.
It really wasn't much of a game, whereas it was an experience.
Yeah. Danny said it was more of like an experience.
Shut the hell up.
God.
No, cameraman.
Whoa. Would you all kindly calm the fuck down?
Well, hey. Whoa.
I had to throw it out there.
It's okay.
The one word.
The one word.
So
where's
there's
the tip
that.
jar?
So it's. I think based on the experience that company Gone Home is or the Fulbright company or Gone Home, whatever the game is, I think that they might actually have a good run at it because what I've seen is it's not so much like, I mean, if you can put out a great game, that's great. But if you can put out a great experience that people enjoy to play and just enjoy to explore the environment and the world, and if there's a story behind it, the story, I think that they might actually run away with it. I mean, we know with GTA 5, the story was good, and it had 3 interesting characters to play, and then had Chop, which everyone loved Chop.
Not really.
I did.
I didn't like Chop.
Oh, I did.
He was pretty worthless at the mission they make you do it with him.
Well, anyway, but it's like, but what we've seen is we know that GTA is essentially the same formula.
And we also had Red Dead Redemption too.
Yeah,
they're great DLC releasements.
And then they had things like that. And then Irrational Games with BioShock. You basically
everybody
know what
enjoys the BioShock series. That's gonna be a high competitor right there.
Yeah, definitely. And the games are visually pleasing. They're stimulating in the story wise, and I mean Irrational Games, they're just a good studio. They are a good studio. Then Naughty Dog has got a good pedigree. Going from Crash Bandicoot to the Jack series to Uncharted and now to Last of Us.
Yes.
They've been around longer than I think any of the other studios.
They actually might have been. I think.
If not just as Naughty Dog.
Yeah,
but
as
other
a previous
names.
one. Yeah. So
they have a good work around the industry.
I think that these nominees actually the
four
nominees
that's gonna be a tough one to call.
It's a tough
but
one to
I
call.
want to put my vote towards Naughty Dogs.
Naughty
We're
Dog.
gonna go for Naughty Dog.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go for Naughty Dog.
What about you, Jake?
Well, you go first, Tyler.
All right, I'm gonna go Rockstar.
You gonna go Rockstar?
I mean,
a die-hard GTA fan?
No, actually, no. I'm not a die-hard GTA fan, but
you enjoy the experience.
GTA, quite the experience. It's a game where you're the villain. Yeah, you do some good things, help some people out, help the right good drug dealer. I guess you're a bad guy.
I guess you're lawful evil is what it is.
It's lawful evil.
Lawful evil is still evil though, except for Red Dead Redemption.
Mm-hmm.
You're pretty great.
It could go either way.
Yeah, it's up to you. But yeah, Rockstar, iconic. Night Dog is too, but
Jake,
I'm gonna
what
give
about
it
you?
to a...
Yeah, me, you know, normally I mean, I would split it all with you guys, and I would go with Irrational Games for BioShock, but I'm gonna go with the unknown here. I'm gonna go with the Fulbright company.
Go with the underdog here, the wild card.
Yeah.
All right.
Everyone loves the underdog.
Because I mean that and you know I like games for experience, and from what I've heard
Did you
is this
play
game is
Fulbright?
experience. I have not played that game, no, but
You're gonna play and you're gonna be like, this
But-
game sucks.
well, no, because if it's anything like Dear Esther or anything like that, then I would enjoy it. So we'll go with that. Okay, so if you have any ideas on what you think, leave them in the comments below. Okay, so best
Make fun of us if you want. I don't
yeah,
care.
make fun of us. I don't give two shits.
Except
Anyway,
me. I'll
so
find you.
the
Shut up,
best.
Tyler.
Okay, so now we're gonna go to the best.
First person.
Yeah, best
shooter?
first-person shooter here, or the best shooter. They're Battlefield 4, BioShock Infinite, Call of Duty Ghosts, and Metro Last Light.
Okay.
Okay, wait.
For me, it's gonna have to be between either Battlefield 4 or Metro Last Light. I love the Metro series.
Yeah.
Love it.
I haven't played Last Light. Is it good?
It's really good.
Is it
It's like,
really good?
It's good.
I
I'll
played
get
the
it.
original. I played Metro 2033 when that one came out.
Phenomenal
It was a
game.
phenomenal game.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I mean, it was
Last
nothing,
Light
like,
is
dark and
good
depressing.
too. It's amazing.
yeah.
It was like 2033 was interesting because it's such a dark, gloomy game.
Yeah, it's very
like-
dark grim kind of.
Last Light's a little bit dark, but overall it has like a sense of light in it too. a little
It's like
bit.
there's a last light, the last ray of hope.
Yeah, in a way.
Oh, that's.
But
oh,
overall,
very-
play the game. If you
Getting
love
heavy.
2033, you're gonna really love Last Light.
Did the ending of 2033 affect Last Light at all?
No,
Aw.
I know.
Okay.
That was a big decision at the end, too.
Yeah, I know.
Like a huge one.
Yeah. Well, we won't spoil it for anybody, but yeah,
I'm not gonna spoil it anymore.
yeah, I
Hold
do.
on, that game's been out too long. We
What,
can
last-
spoil
No,
it.
don't.
No,
spoil it.
2033.
2033?
It's been out for
Yeah, go ahead.
quite
You-
a while.
Well,
Still-
go ahead then, Tyler.
Yeah, spoil it.
Drop
won't
the
do it.
nuke!
Is that what you did?
Well, I mean, I
Wait.
didn't have a choice. You had to do karma points. You
Yeah.
had to do like karma systems. And
Yeah.
I didn't know to look for
Oh,
them.
wait.
I thought I was
Hold
doing
on.
enough.
I'm countering myself.
Oh.
I'm not sure if
Oh.
the decision you make actually decides. No, it's not. It's a different story.
Because if you do enough karma points, you can decide not to drop the nuke.
Yeah.
No.
No
No,
mushroom
but
cloud
in
the end.
Last Light, it is a nuclear fallout.
Oh,
Well, yeah, no,
that's the whole.
that's the
Yeah,
whole thing of
let's
2033.
say.
But you drop a nuke. Or
Yeah.
no, you set off a nuclear reactor.
One game
Or blow it up.
one
I
game
forget.
that I will say has, I mean, that game honestly scared the piss out of me 2033 at first.
Oh,
Because I mean, it did the same thing as like the way Dead Space did it to me with like the necromorphs and shit. Like you got like you know mutated beast things, and you're in like a dark tunnel way, and you know 1 second it's completely clear. You turn around, you turn back, and then all of a sudden there's like
Right there.
30 things that are all like coming at you to eat your face off.
Hey,
That's-
buddy, you look lonely. Want a hug?
No, God, no.
want to be friends?
Babies, man. Those babies.
But anyway,
Yeah,
as
so-
said, between Last Light and Battlefield 4, awesome
Yeah.
game.
It's beautiful,
Good
but I-
graphics, good kind of platform, good kind of.
yeah.
What
Yeah.
about you, Tyler?
I like it. It's just very frustrating at some points.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I don't like their customization. You can't set up your player
Yeah,
beforehand, which is, in my mind, dumb.
yeah.
Why would you have it during the battlefield? You're wasting precious seconds.
Yeah,
on
now,
it.
now, before I continue there, I want to do a quick, I have to do another quick read. Okay, so, just like to remind everybody listening to this podcast that, or listening or watching, whatever you're doing, stop it, guys, that this episode of the TacoCat podcast is sponsored by KVGC AM 1340, the voice of the Gold Country, serving Amador and Calaveras counties with the latest news, weather, and traffic 24 hours a day. Be sure to visit our website at kvgcradio.com. That's kvgcradio.com. They have a live stream, and right now it's Christmas time, so they're playing Christmas music and stuff, so it's a lot of fun.
It's fun.
So it's a lot of good stuff.
I'm
So
dreaming.
now, back
Tyler,
to...
back to
Red
your
Christmas.
ranting about
Yeah.
customization, not
Yes.
before game, but during the game.
It's sometimes
I agree with you.
Yes.
That's terrible. I totally agree with you.
terrible.
But overall, good shooter. I
Oh,
know
no,
you
no,
love.
you're right.
I
You're
know
right.
you love Battlefield 4.
I don't love it, but good. It is a great shooter.
Wow, way to shoot
Yeah,
down
you
my
know-
expectations of you.
You know, one thing I will say, Battlefield,
Nice.
Battlefield, like I played
That was a
Battlefield 3.
shot,
I have
right,
not
wasn't
played.
Oh God.
Boo, boo, Tyler Hallbaugh.
No,
He
I-
started first.
I did it by accident.
Don't
He had to
boo me.
recognize it.
Follow it up.
So okay, well you see, he started it, but you finished it.
I'm all okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
The retaliation was always the one that gets caught. Anyway,
Shots fired.
the Tyleration.
I really like that.
Oh, now his ego just boosted up like to like the max almost.
He just got a
I am the greatest of all time.
Okay.
All right, back to.
All time.
Anyway, Jake, what's your
Alright.
opinion so far?
So I did not play. I have not played I'm not Black Flag. I have not played Battlefield 4 yet, but I did play 3, and I loved 3. I had a lot of good fun. Dice games are just they're just good. I really liked them. I wouldn't classify BioShock Infinite as a shooter, really.
It's a first-person shooter.
But,
It was-
but I would
actually-
call it more as an action adventure game. is what I would
Bios.
call it.
Okay, Bioshock. Infinity was more of a first-person shooter than Bioshocks before. Those were more story-based adventures beforehand. This is more a first-person shooter.
Yeah, I can get
I
that.
do
can
appreciate a
understand
game that tells a story while I'm gunning people down.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, it does
Or,
add.
and then Call of
Come
Duty,
on, me, you
Call of
drug
Duty Ghosts.
abusers.
I'm totally ready to take the flak for it,
Uh-oh.
but
What?
come on,
Call?
come on,
Call of Duty?
Activision, Call of Duty, come on. I am so done with the Call of Duty series. I have been done with the Call of Duty since Black Ops. Since the
I've
first
actually
Black
been done
Ops.
since Modern Warfare.
Oh, okay,
no.
okay.
No,
Two.
Modern Warfare 2 was
Two.
good.
Yeah,
I-
after anything after 2, I did not like.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
argue.
nothing.
I'm gonna argue for Call of Duty.
Okay, do it,
Wow.
You know why?
You're wrong.
Didn't know you're such a big fan of Dick.
You know what?
Yeah,
Everyone knocks Call of Duty.
Are you
but
that, Tyler?
obviously, they're doing something right to be such an iconic franchise
they're-
out there.
Their market sales and everything
Yeah.
have been steadily declining.
They're stay decline, but they're still around. Everyone says COD or Call of Duty. We know what they're talking about. It's an iconic game series,
It's just-
and it's out there. They know how to do a first-person shooter.
but it's gone stale. It's
well, because their
completely stale.
stories are stale.
and the
and their
engine,
multiplayer
the
is stale.
engines are old. It's just
They didn't.
Wait,
do,
wasn't Black Ops 2 just featured like the first feature of it was the multiplayer and then the zombies and then
Dude, that's what
the
Battlefield 4 did.
and then the
yeah,
storyline?
I think so. Yeah.
Battlefield 4, the first disc is multiplayer.
True.
Who
Yeah.
does that?
Well,
Who does
Yeah.
that?
No, I mean, personally, I don't like all this stuff, which is why in this whole thing, if I did not classify BioShock Infinite as a shooter, I was gonna go with Metro Last Light. If I'm classifying that as a shooter, I would go with BioShock Infinite because I loved that game. But actually, no. I'm gonna make a call. So my call for who's gonna win that one is Metro Last Light. That's who I would love to see.
I
do
would
it.
like to see Metro Last Light win as well, but the popular vote might vote towards Black Ops 2 because it's more popular as
You
being a
mean-
multiplayer and first
Was it
person.
Black Ops?
All right, no,
That's
Call of Duty
Ghost.
Ghosts.
Oh, it's Ghost?
Yeah.
Well, either way.
Ooh, spooky.
Ooh, Call of Duty. I don't
You
care.
know what?
What about
Stop
you,
it.
Tyler? What about you, Tyler?
We are not biased here. Yes, we are, but we can't admit it.
what
I'm
about
gonna
you,
go.
You just admitted it though.
Just be quiet.
I'm gonna go Battlefield 4 because it's the only first-person shooter I played out of that list.
All this thing just got updated for me, and
Oh,
actually, this is the game I actually picked for best action adventure.
oh.
So the nominees are Black Flag, The
Okay.
Last of Us,
Okay.
Tomb Raider, and GTA 5. So which one would
They're
you?
all good. I've played them all. They're all
I'm
good.
gonna flip a coin.
But
on-
I want to vote towards Black Flag because that's an amazing action adventure.
Oh yeah,
game.
no, I mean,
I bet you just love those hidden blades.
I do.
I do. They're Tyler, just the way they stick in, it's just like, oh god.
Ooh.
I mean, then if you
Makes
get two,
quite a mess too. if you
oh yeah,
ask
dude,
me.
and if you get two going at the same time, dude, I mean, just game over, bro.
See, I'm not into that. I'm not into it. I like one and done.
Wow.
God damn it.
I win! That's two!
So would you say? So
This is-
you say Assassin's Creed 4?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
what
do
about
say
you?
it because
Yeah.
there's so much you could do. It's such a big world. You can do missions, pirate your own fleet of ships. That's
that
beautiful.
is so much fun.
That's beautiful.
me.
man.
I loved the Assassin's Creed games. Like I've pre-ordered all of them, and I got the limited edition one for 4, and I got the classic Assassin's uniforms. So I've been playing as Altair in his cool hood and stuff. Ezio's was always a bit too flashy for me. I did like it, but just a bit too much.
Ezio puts Altair to shame.
And then I don't know.
I'm
man.
gonna do. You know what? Altair was good, but come on. Who? When you say Assassin's Creed, people think Ezio. You know why? Because he was good.
Well, what did
He's in
he?
5 of the games.
Yeah, he had like five. He was in like five or six of the games.
Because he was good.
Okay.
Because the storyline pretty much revolved around him.
Yeah, essentially.
Because
Yeah.
he was there.
So
did it.
what would you say? Who would you think? Is
You know,
winning it?
for a game I have not played but only seen, I'm gonna go Last of Us again.
You go Last of Us again?
So
That was a good- that was
reviews.
Okay. So
For a game I haven't played, I'm gonna back this thing till the end.
all right.
If not, Grand Theft Auto 5.
All right. Here's
That
the
one I played.
all right, and here's the winner. The winner is
Wait, they have a game? They have a winner?
yeah, they got a winner.
They already. Oh,
They started?
Assassin's Creed 4 Black
Yeah.
Flag.
Yay!
And that's the one I picked. And
I
would've-
not.
I would have picked.
I did. No, I picked that game when we were talking about it before. I love that game. I absolutely love that game. The storyline's good. The collectibles are easy. There's a couple really cool things. Boarding
Dude.
ships. It's just great.
Dude, Blackbeard OP.
Oh yeah, definitely. Master Race. So, all right. So
Master Race Blackbeard?
Blackbeard Master Race.
You shut up. You don't even know how to use Master Race right.
Lol.
Doesn't
Get
matter.
Shreked.
God, I hate you so much. Okay, so
These puns have so many layers.
Please leave.
You're a horrible human being.
I know I am.
well, Tyler, at least they don't smell like onions. Like
What are you trying to imply?
Oh,
You smell like
now
shit.
you're just being an asshole. You're not being punny at all.
Got burned.
I'm on
Anyway, okay.
fire!
So this one is this one's the last
Wow,
one
that
we're
really
gonna
burnt.
this was the last one we're gonna talk about for the VGX or
But I'm so
VGAs.
cool.
I'm gonna call them the VGAs because that's what everybody knows them by.
VGX. Embrace the new.
No.
Fine, VGX, whatever. Anyway, so
Support the old.
so it's so the game here with this one.
the best Pokemon.
Okay, so this was the most anticipated game.
Halo
So
5.
those games are.
Halo 5.
Destiny.
Shut up, Tyler.
Halo 5.
No, not even. Most anticipated games are the nominees are South Park: The Stick of Truth,
Oh, yes. Yes.
Destiny,
Oh.
No, forget Destiny, South Park.
Watch Dogs,
Oh, yeah, sure.
Compared to
That's not even-
Titanfall,
Ooh.
and and we just said and a wild
Intern.
so
You
A-
are an intern. You will shut your mouth.
a wild
N64.
a wild Nolan appears, and Tyler has to go put him down, and then the next one is The Witcher 3: Wild Hunt.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, sure. Uh-huh.
They're forgetting about the latest release of Dwarf Fortress, goddammit.
Or how about Octodad? Octodad coming out.
Yes!
Yes! Oh, do that too!
I
Guys,
right?
calm down. I know. Octodad 2.
Okay, all right, okay. All right. Okay, so
Anyway, back
so
to
with this one,
I
so
forgot. What was the full? Go through the list again.
most-
South Park:
anticipated
The
game.
Stick of Truth,
Okay, yeah, that's gonna win.
Destiny,
Yes.
Watch Dogs, Titanfall, The Witcher 3: Wild Hunt.
There's only
Dwarf
3.
Fortress.
Shut up! There's
So
only 3 that could actually stand a chance. The other 2, Watch Dogs and Witcher. Sorry, guys. No disrespect for them, but no.
Ubisoft, why you do this to us?
It's gonna be South
Yeah.
Park. I'm gonna go South Park: Stick of Destiny. 'Cause you know why? That game was
Stick of
promised
Truth.
or Stick of Truth.
Yes.
It's a Stick of Truth. Oh
Stick
yeah,
of
it's
Truth.
Sword of Destiny. No, it's Sword of Thousand Truths.
yes,
no, it's a stick of truth.
But it's a Stick of
Stick of
Truth.
Truth.
Yeah,
Stick of truth.
No, I. No,
it's a
I'm
game.
being
It's a
confused
Game
with
of
the game
Thrones
Destiny.
thing.
Also known as my dick.
Yes.
Okay,
Just kidding.
It doesn't tell a lie. It's small.
all right.
Oh,
come on.
it's more of a twig.
Tell us why.
Everyone's been expecting this game because remember they promised it a while ago, right?
Yeah.
Stick of Truth, and it just kind of fell through. But now it's coming back with a vengeance because Trey and Matt revamped. They rewrit it. They got a
They
map
rewrit
down.
it.
They got a map down and everything, and people love South Park.
And I've got to tell you, they have got my favorite quote from video game designers ever about the game being delayed. I saved it because I thought it was
You've already used it the last one. We talked
Yeah.
about Stick Truth.
Yeah, getting the game up to the crappy standards of the show has been a real challenge, and we're excited to say it is taking way longer than we thought it would. And I mean, that's totally that's pandered to their audience. That's
There's
totally,
more South Park fans than there are video game fans. That's also.
Yeah. And I think them breaking into this whole thing, I mean, because South
It's gonna
Park
be
has done
glorious.
games before, it's gonna be great. I mean, I'm really looking forward to this game, but I'm also seriously looking forward to Destiny.
Oh,
Seriously
Destiny.
looking forward to Destiny.
Dat mage.
Oh,
That warlock.
I'm gonna be warlock. You're gonna be
I'm gonna be the
assassin. You're
Yeah.
gonna be
Our
the
tank.
warrior, and I'm gonna be the mage because I want to fly and shoot lightning out of my hands.
Yeah. So we're thinking about that. So
You dropped
So we'll
No, I threw it for dramatic effect.
so we'll come back to that one on who we think is gonna win. So mull those over, and the one I want to talk about is the best DLC.
Borderlands 2.
And that is going to Borderlands 2, Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon's Keep, or on Dragon Keep, Dishonored, The Knife of Dunwall,
Never heard of it.
I have.
Far Cry 3, Blood Dragon,
Ooh, good one.
and Mass Effect 3, Citadel.
That game is that's
You're
old.
a Mass Effect
And
fan, so that's your
I will
favorite.
defend to the death.
Too old.
Mass Effect 3, Citadel. I don't know, dude. It's really good, but
It may be really good, but I think it's too old.
We'll go around and talk about it, and I'll tell you why I really like it. So Tyler, you're going with Borderlands, obviously. So what's
yeah.
your Borderlands thing?
Borderlands is
I never
always-
played the Tiny Tina's Assault.
It is.
Beautiful, Jake.
Is it?
It's gorgeous.
I mean,
You
Tiny
blow
Tina's
up
one of my favorite
blimps
things.
for no reason. That's how they introduced the game. Is you start blowing up blimps for no reason.
just to blow them up.
Because the
Blow 'em up.
guy says so. You ask him why? Because reasons. You blow them up. Come on. With a game
right.
like that, how do you not like it?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Dark Souls reference? Game of Thrones reference?
I love one thing I will say about Borderlands.
References everywhere.
One thing I would say about Borderlands, their Easter eggs are fantastic.
Yeah.
It's a funny game, and they have a good story,
Yeah.
in my opinion. I will freaking kill you.
All right, Tyler. So you go. I mean, Kit. So you go ahead. Which one are you gonna go with?
Yeah,
I'm gonna
split.
go with the Dishonored because I'm a huge Dishonored fan.
You played
You're
the
gonna go with
DLC?
Dishonored? The
Yeah,
Dunwall?
I have played the DLC.
Was it good?
It was amazing in my opinion because I'm a fan
Never
of that
heard of
game.
it.
Oh, it's
Knife,
hard-
it's a Knife of Dunwall, right? Or
yeah, it's a knife of Dungwell, something like that.
Yeah.
Dunwall.
I played Dishonored.
It's
and it was good,
a couple
but-
new missions, a new like attire, wardrobe attire, and like a new blade which has really OP stats.
That's good. Well, that's always great out of your DLC. You know,
Oh, yeah.
For $6. Yeah, I get an
Pay
ultra
$6 to
blade.
not
But those-
play the
those-
game because you're too OP.
Those other missions though, those were beautiful missions to add. I mean, I love those like to the death. So, and I'm just a Dishonored fan. Like if I'm not liking Assassin's Creed, it's Dishonored.
And the ones that I'm gonna go with here, the two that I would pick.
Can't take
it's a-
two, pick one.
Well, no, I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna pick the one I'm gonna pick, but I'm gonna explain these two because you guys don't know what the other two ones.
Blood Dragon.
Yeah,
That's
Blood Dragon.
solely my second one.
That's your second one. Okay.
yeah.
So
Good.
Borderlands is my second.
So Blood
Oh, show.
Dragon, it started out as a hoax, right? It started out as like what people thought was gonna be like an April Fool's joke, right? And it turned
no,
out to be
I think
real.
people didn't believe it because it was a throwback to
Yeah, I mean,
action films.
oh,
and
God, it was like
video
like
games from
80s
back in the
sci-fi
day.
noir. It was,
People were like, nah.
and it's like, and it
messing
turned
with
out
us.
it turned out to be really good. I mean, it was pretty funny. I mean, it was
Robot
funny how good
dinosaurs.
how it was. Robot dinosaurs with lasers, the bow. It was really good. It was
that the
really
sound they
good. So
make?
there's that one, and then
the sound I make.
Mass Effect 3, the Citadel DLC.
oh, that
okay?
should be your top one, Jake. I know
No,
you're
that-
a die-hard Mass
And,
Effect
I'm a
fan.
I'm a diehard fan, Danny. If you could switch to my camera, see, N7. I celebrate N7 Day, but I honestly do. Anyway, so
So much shame.
well, fuck you. It's a great game.
Lol.
And Tyler,
I'm not
Tyler,
denying that.
you
I'm
even-
not denying
you
it's
even
a great game.
And you even Tyler. Okay, so when we went to RTX,
Yeah.
Tyler made a Shepherd character, in Mass Effect 1, and we're gonna take it through the whole series.
We need to post this picture.
Yeah,
up.
we need to.
It's
I think I
beautiful.
will post that picture up later.
He
but,
looks like me in the future with a haircut.
yeah, and he looks like stoned and or suspicious about everything.
Cause he's like, he talks to you and he looks straight on. He's stoned, but then he turns his head, and then now he's suspicious of everything you're saying.
You're saying he says, and it's like, and like Tyler's like, huh? I actually had a really good time playing this game, and you gave me so much shit for
Because I punched out a dude in a conversation. I've always wanted to do that.
it. I was like, and I told her, I was like,
Good night, doctor. Bah!
I'm like, and we were like, holy shit, because we thought you killed him.
I kind of thought I killed him because he wasn't moving, and I was like, oh.
Was he twitching?
No, he was just like, he was just down.
He flopped. I won the knockout game.
Yeah. I mean, he was like, I was like, Mike Tyson's Punch Out has got nothing on the blow that Tyler Shepard hit.
God, watch out for that right hook, man.
Yeah. So
That's how I'm gonna beat the game.
With Mass Effect 3,
Right hooks.
with the Mass Effect 3, the DLC, the Citadel DLC, it has a cool thing with it. It has to do with like some cloning things and some other things like that, and it ties together like a plot point that some people are like, wait a minute, why didn't they just do this in Mass Effect 2 instead of doing this? And it kind of addresses that. Also, the Shepard that you end up fighting is actually really cool, and you get to meet almost all of your companions. I think all of your companions from the past games, and they all have like a big hoorah, and basically it's your last mission before you go and destroy the Reapers, and then you have your sad ending, or for me you have the happy ending mod, and so you just make everything all good.
Oh, because that's how life is happy endings and rainbows.
Well, yeah, it is.
Sparkles.
It is. No, anyway, so so a lot of it, and Nolan would say that a lot of it's fan service, but it's good because I mean,
if you want fan service, that's what the internet's for.
It's like I found myself throughout the whole game enjoying every second I played of that DLC.
They would release a sucky DLC and you would enjoy it.
No, but I mean, no, because I didn't really like Leviathan. Honestly, I did not like Leviathan. But you don't know what that is, so
I have an idea of it.
yeah, it's like
It
didn't
exists. That's all I've heard.
I didn't really care for it. A lot of people liked it. I personally didn't really like it. But with the Citadel DLC, I still buy it. I still bought it. I still play it. So, but with the DLC for Citadel, I played through the whole thing. I've replayed that DLC, but just a whole bunch of times. Like I saved before it and I played through it because it's so much fun for me, and I enjoy it so much because of all the characters. There's inside jokes that drawing back from like the first Mass Effect game and the second game and then the third one, and everyone is. It's really good, and it's just kind of like for me it's spiritual. It's like spiritual closure for me. It's like
Did you find God in a video game, Jake?
Well, no, but
Did you find Jesus Christ?
it just felt like it was like okay, this is what I needed. I needed to see the characters one more time, and
Did you find your true sense of happiness in the world we live in?
You guys.
Oh,
Seriously.
come on! You're sitting over there just going at it with
Spiritual.
No, and it's been heralded as like it's like the spiritual ending for the game, and I honestly liked it.
You want a spiritual ending? Check out GTA.
It gave me good. Shut up. It gave me.
It
good,
gives you spiritual choices.
No, but it's seriously. It gave me
Goosebumps?
good closure on the game, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I laughed the whole way at all the jokes, and it was a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed it.
So you're going with Mass Effect?
Yeah, so going with Mass Effect 3 Citadel with Far Cry 3 as my second. So what's yours again, Tyler?
Tiny Tina's Assault because it ties in all the previous DLC with Tord and
Yeah, so
freaking Hammerlock.
so kind of like how Mass Effect 3 Citadel one does it, and that you're giving me shit on.
Yeah, because it's good.
All right, Tyler. Yeah, it is. Yeah, the DLC is good.
And plus, I'm not standing here for 20 minutes.
I'm going with Dishonored.
Nobody cares. No, I'm just
So you're
kidding.
going with Dishonored. Okay, so I'll check back a bit later, see which one is.
You guys already know.
Which one got
I
picked.
don't know.
All right, so most anticipated game. So we got Stick of Truth, Destiny, Watch Dogs, Titanfall, and Witcher 3.
Witcher 3.
Witcher 3. Go for the underdog!
Yeah, so what are you going to go for, Tyler?
Oh, Stick of Truth.
Stick of
Truth.
Wait,
Second's going to be Titanfall, though. Like the intern said. Robots! Free-running soldiers and robots that pilot themselves. Ah!
Okay, and then you, Kit?
It's either going to be Destiny or Titanfall.
Okay.
And you're wrong.
And I'm going to go with either Stick of Truth or Destiny.
Look, he's already looking at the results. So
No,
He
I'm
is.
not
Totally
looking
is.
at. No,
He's
see,
scouring the
it's TBA right now.
Show me your iPhone more.
Yeah, so here actually,
But you can't see with
I'll
such a
I'll refresh the
small-
page.
You can't
I'll
see it with
refresh the
such a
page.
small
Tyler,
screen.
shut up. Just shut up. You're getting so
brick?
on my nerves. Just be
Oh
quiet.
my gosh.
All right,
Chill,
here we go.
Getting Shrek?
He's
So game of the
Mad
year.
He's
Which
mad.
Game of the year.
Witcher 3.
No.
Wait, Game of the Year?
The game of the year. Remember? Okay, so we all picked Last of Us, right?
It's not Last of Us, is it?
No, GTA 5 got it.
I'm actually happy about this.
Congratulations.
Game of the Year edition.
Good job, Rockstar. Way to go.
Yeah, no, congratulations, Rockstar. But we were all wrong on that one.
I was sad.
Yeah,
Wait,
I am sad about that one.
Where is it? Where is it?
Don't do it. I'm gonna punch you.
Put on your mic.
God, you did punch me.
Okay. So the most anticipated game is in there. So, we'll let you know as the VGAs. Last thing, because we're running up on time here. Oh, actually, yeah, we are almost at time. So, real quick. So, did you guys take a look at the Fallout website?
See.
Yeah.
Tunnel snakes rule.
Yeah,
We're
Troll.
the tunnel snakes.
All I can say is troll.
Rule.
Troll.
I can't see. I can't be pissed off. I can't be too pissed off.
I'm not too pissed off about it. It's just a troll to me. That was just a troll website.
Oh yeah, no, and it was. I'm mad, but I'm not.
Yeah, I know
I'm
what
not.
you mean.
I was like, I'm mad because it's like I really want that game.
Someone put in a lot of
there's-
effort
and someone-
for that website.
But yeah, and that's why I can't be mad because somebody or a group of people, whoever did it, put in a lot of effort to do that.
That
and-
is Master Ruseman status
Yeah,
right
so-
there.
What, Danny?
So it came out with so the big reveal. Everyone was like, oh god, there's the big reveal, and tunnel snakes rule. We're the tunnel snakes.
That's us. And we
rule. And it goes through the whole thing. And it's like, and then it's like, and then you hear that one person, that one quiet person in the background go like this.
You know what? That would explain the scream I heard last night of no.
Yeah, I know. It's like I
felt a disturbance in the force.
I was
a million voices
was-
shout out in anger.
I was browsing down my Facebook, and I was scrolling down, and I was seeing more things of it was Paul Walker and Nelson Mandela, which have been the
Why is
prominent
that
posts.
up there with that? With
And then it's like, and then the moment I was like, huh, and my app froze and then crashed. I'm like, what the hell just happened? And so then when I opened up my
So
thing,
many
I opened
people
it up
raging.
again, and then I updated my thing. I updated the timeline, and then for 6 pages, it was nothing but the Fallout 4 thing being a hoax. I'm like, oh come on, people.
You know what's really funny? I
Your
remember
mom?
on Reddit, they Kotaku, which has now become a horrible information site because their reporting and journalism is just garbage. They said the site was a fake, but for all the wrong reasons. For all the wrong reasons. They were saying, who would make a site with just a bunch of beeping noise in the background? It's Morse code. Yeah. And so everyone just got on their case because, yes, they were right. Now that we know it, but they were wrong. They were right for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
Wait.
So.
But yeah, I think that's hilarious.
Yeah.
They're just celebrating over there. They're like, we called
the
it!
guy who did Three Dog tweeted. The guy who did the voice of Three Dog tweeted about it, and he was like, "I am so just
I'm done.
society. Fuck you guys." He's like, I am so done with this. Essentially, he's like, Fallout faithful, don't lose hope.
He is going to be in the next Fallout game, though.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah, that is
confirmed.
Yeah.
confirmed. But he's just kind of,
Set site.
he's just like, I can't believe.
That is so
Somebody would do
funny, though. I
this.
find this hilarious.
He's
I'm
done-
sorry.
He's done with the world.
Yeah. So anyway,
he's
so
done
there's
with those
there's
Anyway.
that. So what do you think on the hoax? Leave us the thing in the comments below. Also, that's gonna about wrap it up here. One last thing I want to talk about is the TacoCat
yeah.
merchandise that we're selling. So
And other
Buy our
and other little
stuff.
videos
and
we're
other
doing.
little videos that we're
No.
doing. So the last minutes things that we have, those TacoCat t-shirts that are going on sale. They have gone on sale. We're taking the orders right now. You need to email us at tacocat.podcast@gmail.com. And your email needs to have the following steps, okay? And I have to stress on the payment type. Do not, and I repeat, do not give us your credit card information.
Because we'll use it.
Because
We're poor, and we will use it.
No, because I've already had 5 orders of people that say, okay, I'm paying with this card. The numbers are this, the security number, the expiration date. Basically enough that it's illegal and I should not have it. And so I immediately deleted that stuff and I sent them a reply email. So please, this is how you have to do it. Okay,
This is
you
it.
have to.
Third strike, and you're out
Yeah.
with that credit card at Walmart.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
All right.
Number 1 is PayPal.
Yeah.
PayPal.
Yeah.
We have a PayPal
yeah,
account.
we have a
We have a
PayPal.
PayPal account.
Taco-
Or cash. Cash, mail us some cash.
Don't
No,
mail-
no,
The
don't.
greenbacks.
We can't. I can't. We can't.
can't
Can't
do
mail
cash?
cash.
We can do checks if we can.
Yeah,
I mean,
I can process
locally
checks.
or at least 3 states away. You can do cash.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can do
So
something.
come on.
I can do something like that. So these are
In-person
this is
deals.
what we're gonna do. Okay, so the step 1 is you need to send us an email at tacocat.podcast@gmail.com. with the subject merch purchase, merchandise purchase, something along the line to say, okay, I want to purchase merchandise or something that has to do with the shirt.
Merch, please.
Yeah, merch plays, something like that. Can I has t-shirt, please?
Can I have
No.
teacher, please?
Yes, and so something like that.
That's step one.
Step 2, okay? You need to give us your name and your address, okay?
And size.
So like, well, yeah, name, address, but size comes later. Name and address because that way if we need to ship it to you out of state or if you wanted to get shipped to you and you're in California or something like that, I need to know that.
We need
also, that'll also factor into how much it costs for shipping, okay? So there's that. Also,
3.
step 3, you need to give us what
Profit.
size you are. Yeah, and 3, profit. 2, stuff happens, and 3, profit. Anyway, so step 3, we need your size and the quantity. So how many you're gonna buy and what size you are. So that way we don't send you an extra small and you need an extra large.
There's a reward if you buy 100.
Yeah, and there
Special reward.
Yeah, there's a special reward. Also,
I'll come visit you.
yeah.
Sup?
Yeah. So with
we will do it. We'll come out.
yeah.
Do
Okay.
it.
So that was step 3. So now step 4.
Oh my gosh, step 4.
Is
We've gone beyond 3.
outline your payment method. Okay, so if you're gonna pay with card, just say
Leave.
Visa or MasterCard. Okay, that's it. Okay,
No credit
just
card.
let us know. Or if you're gonna be paying with check or cash, because that'll take a different type of thing to process. So that is what will happen.
But
there.
the easiest thing for us to do, just PayPal us,
Just
please.
PayPal or credit
Make it
card. And what
simple.
happens is
Don't make us
once
work.
you send
We're
us,
lazy.
Yeah, no. Well, it just makes it really hard.
It's
for me.
easier
And
if
once
it's
you
through
send,
PayPal.
once you send us that email, okay, and you outline all the stuff like that, we will send you an invoice as soon as it is processed, okay, with an order review and all this stuff like that, so you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah,
okay?
and confirmation number, hopefully.
And once this
You are
thing-
number 1.
yeah, and once the thing ships and all this stuff like that, once all that stuff shifts, we'll send you another thing and we'll tell you, okay, so it's on its way. This is how long it's gonna take. All that good stuff, okay. But if you go using check or cash, we will email a little bit. Like it'll either be me or
Yeah.
a kid or somebody. We'll email
I
you
don't
back
handle
and
money.
forth. Yeah, Tyler, you don't handle.
Tyler
money at all.
does handle,
Yeah.
so it's me
So
or Jake.
me or Kit or I will do it.
There you go.
They
And
don't trust me with it.
it'll be because the cash and the check is a different processing method. So there's that. So step 1, email us at tacocat.podcast.com at gmail.com. Okay. Step 2, name and address. So name and address, state you live in, all that stuff like that. Step 3, okay, you need to tell us what size you need and how many. Okay. Step 4, outline your payment method. And do not put credit card information in it.
No.
Step 5.
Well,
Wait, you told him to say Visa or MasterCard. We don't even want...
just say that. Yeah, so outline your payment method.
Step 5.
Step 5.
Hey.
I forgot my own step 5. No, step 5. What are you doing, Tyler?
I don't know. He's throwing up weird numbers. I'm gonna throw up
All right.
weird hand signals.
So then,
feel
step
left
5. We will need. Was it your email address or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
Confirmation.
Confirmation
yeah.
to your email.
Yeah, confirmation
after
to your email and
invoice.
stuff like that. Yeah, and so we can invoice you and all that stuff like that. So
Fabulous.
there's all that. Also, last thing we're talking about is we're unveiling some new shows. And those are going to start next week.
Next week?
Yeah.
Next week.
Or this coming thing.
yeah.
And it'll be Catnip, which will be hosted by Kit or I. It'll be one of the
Because
most likely,
I work during the week.
Yeah, well, I work during the week too.
Breaking labor.
It'll most likely
so-
be me because I have more free days because I just go to school right now. So it'll be me.
Who needs school?
You'll expect it from me.
Yeah,
Who
you can
needs
expect it
school,
from
really?
Kit or myself. Mondays and Wednesdays with intermittent shows on Friday. The next show will be with the intern Nolan Gardapi and myself, which will be Why Are We Not Funding This? Which is going to take a look at some underfunded crowdfund or Kickstarters that we think are cool that you should go support. Catnip is going to be like your daily news source for us and stuff that you could hear.
Sneak
on
peeks,
the-
maybe.
yeah,
Just
yeah.
a little random
Stuff like
news.
that.
Something to keep you
And that'll
going
be
to the
like-
next-
And that'll be about the next TacoCat podcast. Yeah, I'll keep you going.
Yeah.
Also, we might start releasing a recap after a while, but that's a little bit further down the road. Also, big news. We're testing some stuff right now to do a let's play
Let's
in a couple
play
games.
It's
So-
gonna be
yeah, so it's gonna be
glorious.
glorious. We just gotta hammer out some last minute details.
We got
so,
the serious tactician.
Yeah.
We got the wild card. And you got me.
And then you got the
What are
psychopath.
you?
Exactly.
Yeah,
What
exactly.
am I?
What am I?
Wild card.
Who am I?
Wait,
Yeah.
why am I the wild card if you just called yourself the wild? That doesn't
I'm
make
the
sense.
crazy wild
Moving
card.
on.
So there's that. So you can be expecting some stuff like that. Thank you again for all of you who support us here at TacoCat. We
Your
love you guys. We wouldn't be
Yeah.
able to do it without
Yeah.
you. Please go buy a T-shirt. Also, if you'd like, we are getting ready to start offering sponsorship packages, and those sponsorship packages. You just email us with that whole thing, and we'll send you the thing like that.
Give us
and
monies,
stuff like that,
please.
and everything like that. So, thank you all for listening.
Love
Take
you.
care, and don't forget to stay awesome.
Meow
Take care,
meow,
everybody.
crunch crunch, blah blah.
I don't get to sing.
Okay, now what?
I'll put myself.